So, Alonzo, I know when the year started, you knew you were going to be an everyday starter, but obviously being the sixth man of the year last year in the Pac-12, coming off the bench is not foreign. It's actually a strength. But how much of a mindset change did you have to make to make that change? Because we're going from a starter to coming off the bench.
One second, Alonzo, you're on mute. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. All right, you should be good. Thank you, Alonzo.
Yeah, I'm really willing to do anything to help us win. And if that's something that that helps us win games, then I'm willing to do it. So me and Coach had a talk, and he just talked to me and let me know. And I'm willing to make those sacrifices for my guys and my team.
Ethan?
Yeah, Alonzo, you guys found a way to win tonight. What do you think made the difference between this game and some of the games earlier on in the year where you just couldn't quite pull it off at the end?
I would say experience. We got a young group of guys. And I felt like we didn't know how to finish out games very well. But I think now that they see what it takes and what we have to do, I think that they have a hang of it now, and we can finish out a lot more games.
Jordan?
Alonzo, Coach Hurley got teed up after falling after a call. You guys ever going to let him live that down a little bit?
Man, that's Coach for you. We know how Coach is, so we just let him do what he does, and if it gets to a point where it affects the team, we'll tell him, calm down, Coach. But he most likely knows what he's doing, so we just let him do him.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Alonzo, obviously on the defensive end of the court, I mean, they had a lot of turnovers. Their defense sparked that. But, I mean, with Jalen coming off the bench, Jalen House, and, like, what he means defensively, when he comes on the court, I mean, do you guys – not that you're not playing defense. I'm obviously not saying that. But, I mean, do you pick up your level even more just because of the spark that he brings?
Absolutely. He brought the energy. He brings energy every day within practice, no matter if it's practice, walkthrough. He's talkative. As he gets older, he's going to get better and better. And I really respect him because of the things he does and how he carries himself. And he's just a good player. He's a good teammate, somebody you would want to have on your team that motivates you and does the right things. And he comes into the game, he doesn't make any excuses, and he just goes hard. And that's somebody you always want on your team.
Adam?
Hey, Alonzo, I just wanted to ask about Remy Martin because obviously big game for him. He seemed like he couldn't miss tonight, but what does that mean to you guys to have just that offensive focal point and he's going to put up the points?
I mean, Remy, he's much more than a scorer. He can score the ball, but I feel like he's good when he gets everybody involved, and that's when he's his best. We all know Remy can score, and that's what he does. And when he starts picking off the defense and getting everybody involved, then that's when we're our best. And that's just like it goes for me, myself. When I do that, we're at our best. So, Remy, I'm used to him scoring the ball at this point.
Kevin.
Hey, Alonzo, just wondering, you forced 20 turnovers. Do you guys feel like your ball pressure that you can put on other teams are going to start becoming part of your identity more?
Absolutely. That was part of our identity last year, earlier on in the year. We pressured a lot of teams, made them turn the ball over, and I feel like that's something Coach want to go back to. And it's just about locking in on defense and jumping to the ball and doing the little things.
Ethan?
Yeah, so you had a big play at the end and then, of course, made the 2 free throws. But the team in general, talking about those turnovers, were suffocating with kind of full court pressure and stuff like that. Did you guys work on that during the week? And, like, how did you work on that? What did it look like?
To be honest, Coach always wanted us to pressure. That's just something we wavered away from. And he just wanted to get back to what he does best, and that's pressure the ball, make teams go fast and turn the ball over. So I felt like he wanted to go back to what was helping us win before.
Is that something season? Like as it progresses? Is that something we might see as it progresses, as the season progresses? You guys do that more?
Absolutely, and it all depends on the team. We make adjustments as we go. So if we have to pressure and we feel like we can make them turn the ball over, then that's something we're going to do.
Trevor?
Hey, Alonzo, you talked about your pressure being an identity for what you guys did last year. You brought it out earlier in the year, but it seems like tonight it was really disciplined. In what ways do you feel like you guys have progressed the most just with your pressure and what you do?
Communicating. It's just the small things. Communicating, jumping to the ball, talking to your teammate when he's by himself and he's on an island and things like that. Just doing little things like that helped us win this game tonight. And our bench, they were outstanding, just being loud, vocal, letting us know, watch the back cut, just things like that. We're starting to take advantage of the gym being so quiet, and I think that's what we're doing.
Anything else for Alonzo? Jacob.
Alonzo, as you guys move forward, what are some of the things that you think you all need to do to make sure that you don't fall back into some of the tendencies that led to a 6-game losing streak and to you guys kind of falling away from where you wanted to be?
I think if we practice hard and go hard in practice and push each other, I think we will be fine. Because before we wasn't doing that. We wasn't going hard in practice. We wasn't pushing each other. And now that's something that we've done. We have 2 good practices going into this game. And I feel like that's where it starts.
All right. Thank you, Alonzo.
Thanks, Alonzo.
Stand by.